Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. I am your host, Brian Barnaby. And let's just say the boys are back in town.
She got away, know what I say? She can't choke, she don't know what to do.
She's gotta go. Bye. I know that you love this flow. We just chillin', we just villains. We just chillin', we some villains.
I love it up, get the ammo and I stick it up. I ride with shots on the top of shots. I bust the clip and I let it dip. I make it poop, make it explode. Touch your toes, hit your nose. Can you touch your toes?
We are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report. I am your host, Brian Barnaby, and joining me today, exclusively, Maine Magic Mike. What's going on, bro?
Yo, dude, it's been a while since it's just been us.
I was just going to say, are we talking 2 months?
Gotta be.
That is, like, I kind of remember the last time, but I don't remember when it was.
And I don't remember what we were talking about. I wish I knew what part of the season
But it was definitely, I want to say before the playoffs, before the NBA playoffs.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And I just remember it being a good show. I mean, but would we expect any less?
No.
And you know who didn't give us a good show last night? Your New York Yankees. But before we get into that, we're going to start in the world of Major League Baseball.
Giving chases Judge, and he dives into the stand.
DeGrom begins the season with an overpowering strikeout of Ronald Acuna.
The wall is gone! 3-run home run! What's going on here? I love it. He drives one to the moon. High, deep, and very gone.
That's what I looked like after the game was over last night. So at the end of the day, it's a 5-4 Red Sox win in extra innings. And before we even just get into what anybody did individually, I mean, I really think, like I said time and time again, the players play the game. I get it. And whether it's Boone, whether it's a puppet, whether it's Cashman, whether it's Hal, it's just the strategy with the bullpen was atrocious. And I understand you got to think about tomorrow, the rest of the weekend. It's a 4-game series. You don't want to blow everybody the first game, but it's like the bullpen was already taxed, okay? So, and when you have a win in front of you and you're playing a team that you need to beat more than anybody, you can't make terrible decisions, and that's what yours truly, Aaron Boone, did last night. So roll the tape back.
Explain what happened to the folks that don't know, didn't see the game.
So got off to a decent start. I mean, offense wasn't doing great. We score on an RBI ground out, but it's 1-0, okay? It was, I want to say it was the top of the 5th inning. There were, top of the 5th inning. There were 2 outs. Tyler Wade was on first. Rain comes in. Only was supposed to be a 10% chance of rain. They put on the tarp, almost an hour rain delay, but we know, the bullpen's been taxed. So Montgomery, I think, had thrown 63 pitches. So he comes back out, okay, pitches the 5th, does great. 6th inning comes around. He lets like 1 runner go on. He's thrown 83 pitches. And I know a little difference with that big hour break in between or longer because they were up first. So probably hour, 10 minutes, whatever you want to call it. So they take him out after 83 pitches, okay? So he goes 5 2/3, 3 hits, 1 walk, 6 Ks. He's pitching great. Just 1 runner on. They take him out. They bring in Lucas Licky. He gives up a run, ties the game. So he only pitches 2/3 of an inning. And, I don't even like him. But you look at numbers. He's one of their better relievers this season. His ERA is in the 3. They go 2/3 of an inning. Then they go Uncle Sal Romano, a guy that they just got from the Cincinnati Reds, okay? And actually a Southington native, went to Southington High School, and it was funny. Michael Kay was introducing him on the broadcast, and he actually called it Southington. And on top of that, Michael Kay, Mr. Yankee announcer, all this, big radio show, claims he's never had New Haven pizza. because they were making a correlation. Oh, Sal Romano's big. He's from Connecticut. He obviously has had some sallies. That's what David Cohn was saying.
Fire. David Cohn knows.
But, I mean, is Michael K fibbing?
No, he's a weirdo, dude. He hasn't had a cheeseburger, his whole life, a real one, since like 2 years ago when he lost a bet to Don on the show and they made him, and he's like, It's disgusting.
So, it really just drove me crazy. So Romano, goes 2/3 of an inning, fine. But it's like you take him out 2/3 of an inning, you have a short pen. If he's doing good, just leave him in there. Licky 2/3 of an inning, they take him out. So then Sessa pitches the 8th inning. Okay, pitches perfect, and he only throws. It was one of the quickest things I've ever seen. And, keep in mind we're talking about a tax bullpen here. So Sessa threw 5 pitches in the 8th inning, and they take him out. Chad Green, who couldn't come in the night before because he's been heavily taxed, they put him in to close it out. And Chapman had gone 2 days in a row, and of course Green overall, with the collapse Chapman's had, his pitch better. But they go Green, and he pitches 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, blows a 2-run lead in the 9th inning. So we go to extra innings, okay?
Lay it on me.
They bunt Odor bunts the runner over to get him in scoring position. We get him in. We get a sac fly. So we have a 4-3 lead. Bottom of the 10th inning. We've already blown 3 leads in this game. And instead of bringing in Chapman, he brings in Brooks Kriske, who has an ERA over 9. I mean, heart of the order coming up. Oh, Chappie's worked a lot. You don't want to overwork him. And they bring in Kriske. I mean, right away, it's a complete disaster. First batter, he throws a wild pitch, one of those way out of there. Like, you know what I mean? Like it looked like one of the worst first pitch of a baseball game when you have like a celebrity.
Oh, yeah.
Worse than that.
No way.
Way out of the zone. He ends up throwing 4 wild pitches, keeps him in the game, and he gives up the 2 runs, and they lose this game. And it's just like, I'm sorry. Like, I know you're against using a guy 3 days in a row, but it's like you need as many wins as possible. It was a perfect time too, because Chapman's starting to get his confidence back a little bit. He gets a save in this situation. I mean, you're right there, and they just don't do it. And we have the footage up here. I mean, tell me what your analysis of this, Michael, is.
All right. I'm watching right now. First pitch, low and out, gets by him. I see.
Runner moves to third. First pitch. Wow. Runner's coming home. Wow. 4th pitch. Safe at the plate. They thought about challenging it. He was in there. So we got that. He's waving his finger.
Yeah, Boone.
Go stick it somewhere.
Oh,
hey, a little outside. So keep in mind, 3 batter minimum. Okay, so we got JD Martinez up. Another one. Guy gets second. But right now, 3rd batter. Just walk Martinez and get another guy in there. He clearly can't throw it close to the plate. Nope. Oh!
Are you kidding me, Barnes?
Yep. Oh, no, we got no. We got to leave him in there.
He clapped his hands and he's leaving him in there.
Yep, we got just Wilson warming up in the pen. No Chapman, not even in the conversation. Gets the strikeout, but still, he's reached the minimum. He can't throw the strikes. Get him out. And then walk-off sac fly.
Oh, dude, how were you feeling when that happened?
Atrocious. I just, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you might as well have brought in Nick Nelson to close it out.
Oh, God.
I mean, it just felt like you gave it away.
You think that game's going to come back to haunt them, or?
I think they all do.
They all do.
One way or another.
Yeah.
And, it's just like, obviously, though, I mean, you had Chad Green in there. You had a 3-run lead. And he just couldn't do it. So it's like that has to fall on him. But then I think if you have a closer, I mean, even if he's worked 2 days, it's a big series. You got Cole going. I mean, Cole can throw 150 pitches. Just get him in there to close it. And it just is one of those and I always get like this too. Like it's like, and I know tonight I'll be into the game tonight. If they win, I'll be happy. But it's like I woke up with that feeling. It's like I don't want to listen to any sports radio. I don't want to hear anything about this game. I'm just gonna bury myself in CNBC radio, hearing about the stock market, which is another erratic thing. So.
Oh no! You're stressed. Is this going to be a dark winter?
I mean, we got a while till the winter, so I guess that's a positive. But she's up, she's down. But I've said it. I mean, it's market manipulation. You know it better than me, Michael.
Michael. No, yeah, I don't trust the market. I don't trust these people out there.
But I think you do.
They dump people will say, "Hey, this is bad." People sell cheap. They pick it all up, and then they're like, "This is the move," and everybody buys it.
You do know the best way to make money? Put in as much money as you can right now. Don't look at it for 5 years. There's no way that you would make more money doing anything else by just not looking at it.
Just don't touch it.
But everybody, the sky is falling. I have to sell. I have to sell. You think all those people last year in February who sold when the market crashed because of COVID wishes that they didn't sell? Of course they do.
Yeah.
They lost tons of money, but we have to be reactive. The Delta. Go take a Delta flight out of here because you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
all right.
And that's the news update with Barnes.
Yeah. So I mean, honestly, Michael? What's your coping mechanism for like a Knicks loss? Like let's say a 15-point fourth quarter lead.
Okay, so I tried. Were there any positives in the game?
Monty pitched well.
Okay. Well, you need Monty if you make a deep playoff run, right?
Yeah.
So you need him to be confident, especially in the second half. So that's good. Did anyone hit well? Or was it just like a collective
14 strikeouts.
Bud. Well, what you could hope is that they'll never put that pitcher back in again.
He was sent down after the game. Which, there's a good move, I guess.
Definitely. Like that is finally they do something right away. Right? That's a positive.
And they are talking about trading for Trevor Story.
Who's he?
All-star shortstop, Colorado. So you can move some guys around.
Are you stoked for that? What do you think about that? What is you're not buzzing?
I'm buzzing because he's going to be a free agent, so it wouldn't have to be some massive haul. So you don't have to give it to future. And he's a proven guy. Just get some reinforcements in there. But I struggle with it slightly just because I think the biggest problem, and I know I make it all about him, but it's like the fact that Gardner's playing 90% of the time. I think that's the biggest problem. Get Starling Marte, the former All-Star outfielder, currently on the Miami Marlins. That's going to help the most. Obviously, you have Florial. He can play a lot, but just to have a veteran presence. But Story's great. I mean, he's an all-star. He's one of the better, hitters in the game. So, and then on top of it, I usually don't share stuff like this, but I know you're just going to get a chuckle about this. I just got a text from that customer I was telling you about saying that she just emailed me instructions how to install the appliance.
Wow. To icing on the cake. You're done, Barnes, after this.
Oh my God.
You're not going to work.
No, but it's crazy though. And this is just me being worn out. But you would think by watching this, what did he have? 10 Trulies before the show?
Yeah.
It's delirious.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You're just tired,
the Yankees,
worn out.
It's this, it's that. Is there an end? Maybe tonight, silver lining.
What if you get to just relax and watch a win?
And I'm hoping let's get a perfect game from Garrett Cole. How about that?
Oh my gosh.
Is it 10-0 effort?
Is it in Boston again?
It is.
How amazing would that be?
Yeah. And I like our chances here just because you got Eddie Rodriguez. I think we hit well against him last time. Left-handed pitcher. We have some good righty hitters. Sanchez will be back in the lineup. He didn't play yesterday.
Why?
And then they're just because he got banged up with some foul balls and stuff. And it's just like Gardner's a lefty. Usually, you bench a lefty. So you can get like Lamar, who had the walk-off hit the other night, get him in the lineup. So I think offensively it bodes well. I mean, Cole didn't pitch well last time he was in Fenway, but then you think you saw it. I mean, how locked in has he looked the last two starts?
I'm amazing. It's like a different person.
Yeah.
Since that Astros game.
A completely different person. So I'm confident in him.
What do you think he did? He just like figured it out?
I mean, yeah, I think it's just to get his grip. That's all it is. So
Yeah.
I think, the rosin.
No, he's been fine too. Like, he's just good, solid, no injuries, right? Now?
Yeah. I mean, he's ready to go. So I expect a big game. But, if I had to look into my crystal ball, this is what I see tonight. I see 7-1. Cole, 8 innings, 14 strikeouts, no walks, solo home run to Rafi Devers in the 5th inning when they're already up 4-0. So that's what I see. I see homers from Stanton, from Odor, and another Sanchez home run.
Love it.
So
You're a lock of the night?
It's a lock of the night. I think, the bullpen gets a break, with him going 8. Maybe Nelson even closes it out, honestly. Probably goes 1, 2, 3 because nothing's on the line. There's nothing for him to blow. Well, then again, would we really be surprised if he gave up 7 runs in an inning? I mean, no.
No.
Who wouldn't? So that's kind of what
Have you ever been to a game in Boston?
I went to a game in Boston.
Wow.
And I want to say
what year?
It was 23 years ago.
Oh.
Mo Vaughn was on the team.
Wow.
It was that long ago.
All right. So then no, you basically haven't. That'd be you can't
all the pocket car and just people saying Yankees suck. I don't think I would enjoy it.
No.
Honestly. But I feel like it's you have to
because
kind of thing.
But
I feel like I'd rather save it for a playoff series. I'll do it then. But other than that,
to get heckled and stuff.
Yeah, it's I'd rather just go to Yankees Red Sox at the stadium. Honestly, what do I want to go to Boston? That's the thing too with me. I don't know if you're like this with rival teams with the Knicks or whatever. But it's even though the sport is separate from the surrounding city, Boston, I just can't do it. I have no interest of just going there. Even there's something, everybody's doing. Let's have it. No, I can't do it. There's just this hate there that I just can't let go. I don't know if you feel like that.
Well, no, it's funny. I think that's a Yankees. You grew up at a time where Yankees Red Sox was a real sick rivalry
in all sports.
Yes, I mean the fight, tossing the old man, Pedro, Zim. I mean,
Kareem Garcia.
It's in your blood. It's funny because it took a while for me to finally be okay to go there and stuff but I did. Dude, it's not New York City.
But I just can't do it. I'm just instantly turned off when I hear we're going to a ball. No, I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
That's funny.
But like I said, give it a playoff series. I'll give it a shot. So, I mean, what do you what's in your crystal ball for tonight?
I see Cole going 8, Chapman 9. 9th inning comes in, closes it 1, 2, 3.
What's the score?
Honestly, you're not gonna like this. It's gonna be bad. 1-0.
Oh my god! Again,
Yankees win.
Again,
saved by the 2 aces.
But does Chapman go high wire in the 9th?
No.
To get everyone excited. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Stare. Walk off. Let's go back to New York. Right? Do they go back to New York after?
No,
oh God! In Boston.
Speaking of which, tomorrow, 4:05. Taillon versus Eovaldi. Eovaldi, a guy who pitched for the Yankees a couple years ago. Taillon has been their best pitcher other than Cole, especially the last month. So, I mean, I like our chances here. I think with the small ball, with some homers, I think we'll be fine. I like that. So I'm going to say that's another win. Call that one. I think that's going to be more of a dogfight.
This Saturday.
Yeah, and I don't think it'll be Taillon's doing. Might be the bullpen. But I'm going to say it's a 7-5. A Chapman stare to finish it off.
Have you been happy with Torres? Or are you kind of nervous still?
He's picking it up. I'm fine with it. I mean, it doesn't make sense that he went this far, but I kind of see it though, because it's just it's just going for the fences. That's a problem. And every time you just wait underneath the ball, and it's you got to just swing through the ball. Go for line drives. Don't launch angle is one of the worst things that's happened in baseball. And that's why it's going to go away. They were talking about this in the broadcast last night because it's like you're talking launch angle. How are you supposed to hit a high fastball, 500 feet into the outfield? You can't get underneath it. You know what I mean? So that's the strategy. Up and in. That's how you win games. High heat. So, but yeah, I think at the end of the year, he's going to finish it right. And maybe the numbers won't look that great, but they will look okay, especially based on hitting 3 home runs in the first half.
Just reminded me, and you can keep going. I'm sorry. We're about to. I don't know if you've ever seen this. Have you?
No.
What?
No, I heard you mention it before.
Oh my God! This is you. This is what I like. When we talk about you, I envision you coming here to the Yankees, and let's say this is Judge and this is Stanton.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You're gonna laugh.
Hitting is not about muscle. It's simple physics. Calculate the velocity v in relation to the trajectory t, in which g, gravity, of course, remains a constant. It's not complicated.
Now, who are you again?
George Costanza, assistant to the traveling secretary.
You're the guy who put us in that Ramada in Milwaukee.
You want to talk about hotels? You want to win some ball games?
Hey, we won the World Series.
In 6 games.
Come on, you gotta laugh.
No, it's a good one, honestly. Really, and I think I could get into Seinfeld. I've seen,
You'd like it.
spots.
I feel like you'd like it. You'd enjoy the humor in it.
You know what the problem is?
What's the problem?
I feel like there's always sports on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It has to be like a late night here and there, like
Yeah.
a long series like that. I mean, what's it going to take me 3 years to watch it?
I mean, at your rate, yes, for sure. Like, let's say you do an episode a night, a guaranteed 3 years to finish it.
Yeah.
It's got to be 8 seasons or something. How many seasons?
Oh, I think 10, if I had to say. Uh, 89 to 98. I think 10.
9 seasons, 9. Oh,
9.
just almost there, Barnes.
All right.
But that's pretty amazing.
Speaking
and they
of nines,
stopped. 9s.
You split them.
Yeah, if they're showing yeah. What?
What if they're showing a 10? You keep it?
It depends if you're
18's
hot.
good. What if you're even?
Nah, you don't need to do it, dude.
Just take a chance. I mean, 'cause it's tempting to upgrade your hand, but what if you make it worse? What
Yeah,
if you get
could.
15?
Yeah, you don't need that in your life.
But just a thought.
Just a thought.
It's nice how we mix this
The show.
blackjack strategy in.
Well, with the sports, I honestly, dude, I wish you could have a conversation with the Yankees one day. Like, just go in there and tear them up.
Yeah, I mean, that would be nice, but we'll settle for this.
Yes.
And back to where we were here. So, feeling a 7-5 win Saturday. Sunday, as Dog would say.
Yep.
Herman versus Perez.
What do you got?
This is going to be like a 15-14 game because Herman has looked like shit. Let's just say what it is.
Yeah.
It's impossible for him to dominate another team. He just doesn't have it. Martin Perez, though, is trash. So I think it's going to be who scores last. So my hope is, we have a lead in the 9th and Chapman can close it out and hopefully win their 3rd game in a row. But I mean, you really blew it last night. You really did it. I'm tight. I mean, what else am I going to say?
You are, right?
It's
like one of those losses where it's like, again, really, I thought we were making a change.
And I don't know what to make of Chad Green, honestly, because he's so good, but I've seen him blow games like this. But then it's like, Tony had this conversation, and it's like, people are going to blow games. So I don't know. But it just seems like in that situation, like, you just can't do it.
I feel like you have really high standards for your
Mariano
team.
Rivera. But like, think about relievers. That's what I grew up with. So anybody, like, would he have done that? I mean, other than the 0-1 World Series, but hey, everybody has a bad day.
No, it was tough. I remember watching that. I was upset.
But I mean, his dominance, so
there's nothing like it. Yeah, no, I know.
Everything else, that's why it's like, was I ever a huge Chapman fan? I mean, it's just.
He's not, you can't even compare the two.
He's not Mo. He's not Mo. So, I mean, I mean, like I've talked about all week here. I mean, so you lost the first one. So these remaining 3 games, I mean, bare minimum, you have to win 2. I mean, you'd think tonight's a lock. Taillon's look pretty good. So, I mean, things are set up. What do you see the rest of the way? I mean, you think they can go 3 straight or no?
I think they have it in them, but whatever Boone did last night scares me.
Yeah.
Like, what if he just does something dumb again like that?
Well, I know. I mean, I think at least we saw with Cole. I mean, if you let him throw 129 pitches, I'm confident at least he can manage that properly because he just realizes the magnitude of this series, the position that they're in. You can't just give up games. So I think he somewhat gets it. But then does he though? Because
I know.
he's putting in Brooks Krinsky to close it out.
It's like, what are you doing?
I'm trying to think of like something to it's almost like he took, let's say the Knicks, it's a tie game.
Yep.
There's 1 shot left. He takes Randall and Derrick Rose off the court and then has Bullock and Nicolina. And Nicolina takes the game-winning shot over those guys.
Oh, my.
How would you feel?
I would be very pissed.
Yeah.
Be very disgusted.
That's where we're at. Still believe in the team. It just,
That's what I'm saying. I believe in the team. I just don't believe in Boone, which he's the head of the snake.
Don't believe in Boone.
Well, not really.
But
you know what I mean.
But I'm going to say set the tone tonight. Let's go from there. Looking forward to watching it. And hopefully over the weekend, I mean, supposedly they're pretty deep in these talks for Trevor Story. So be nice to get him, just get a bunch of guys, because it's like if these AAA guys are helping us, how much is an all-star going to help us?
Oh, my gosh.
An
Tremendously.
Player. Keep hitting, running, keep bunting, and just play the game the right way. I hope they can get a reliever right now. I mean, after last night especially, please. I mean, Loizaga will be coming back from COVID, so that'll at least help. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll take my temperature on Monday.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we get a good close to the market. Little weird today. She's up, she's down, she's in the middle. Where are we going to end? Honestly, if you had to guess, Michael, you think it's going to be just a crash at the end, just to have a nice weekend, just to top it off for the week?
Oh, probably.
Yeah. And then some news will come out, the strand and inflation.
Shutdown.
And oh my God. What else are you going to say? What else are you going to say? You know what could be worse? Could be a New York Mets fan. Oh, Tony.
Oh, Tony.
Just kidding, bud.
Yeah.
So we previewed
They're playing tonight, right?
They are playing tonight. We did preview the series yesterday, so we won't go over in detail tomorrow and Sunday's game, but just for tonight, we talked about it yesterday a little bit. We got Mats, we got McGill.
Former Mets, right?
Met, from Long Island, was a disappointment with the Mets. They were expecting big things. It was supposed to be Harvey. It was supposed to be Mats.
I know.
It was supposed to be DeGrom and Syndergaard all at the same time, and it just didn't work out that way. So
you think they're also friends?
Yeah, they probably have a group chat.
Yeah.
But I like the way McGill's been pitching, so feel good. I actually feel good about the Mets tonight. I have to say.
Yeah.
I think the offense can hit Mats around. I think McGill. I like against a dangerous lineup. I like a pitcher that they haven't faced before. Because I think that is you have a better shot with that over having an ace, just because the ace, there's a lot of footage on. They have a comfort level. They know what to expect. This guy, they never faced him. They don't know what it feels like. So I think tonight you get a dinger from Alonso. I'm going to say even McCann leaves the building. Call it 5-2. And I think Diaz actually closes out. I think they give him one more shot here. Strikes out Vlad Jr. Looking on the corner, paints it. Tony's route, pops it truly as they close it out.
All right. I'm curious. Are those Michael King eyes?
Yes. No, I'm just kidding.
You're serious?
No, I'm dead serious.
That'd be sick. That would boost his confidence, Diaz, right?
It would. But I think the rest of the weekend, anybody's ball game. At the end of the day, would I be shocked here Monday, Tony's tight, and they lose 2 out of 3? No, I wouldn't be. So
no,
they have
I
a
wouldn't
name
be.
to starter for Sunday. That who knows what that's going to be. That being said, I mean, this is the opportunity though. Phillies lost again last night. So,
wow.
This is a chance. I mean, they're not playing well. Girardi needs to go back to the booth. He's stressed out. So this is an opportunity for the Mets, but I think they're going to lose 2 out of 3. What do you think this weekend?
I think they're going to do 2 out of 3 wins, actually.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Tony in your ear right now, or?
No. He's not. He's probably at the beach.
Yeah. Hey, Jones Beach,
I don't know.
maybe. So we'll see what happens. You familiar with Nelson Cruz?
I was gonna ask, what is this news?
Traded to the Rays. It's so annoying because he's a guy, just one of the most consistent players. He did get popped for steroids, but he's 41. But you look at his numbers every year, he's around 300. He's around 30 home runs, 40 home runs. Just a lock to be a consistent veteran hitter with power. So I think it's a great move for the Rays, honestly.
Wow, are
really
you worried?
Boost that lineup. I mean, could I see him, coming up in big spots against the Yankees down the line? I wouldn't be shocked, so tough one, but what are we going to do? What are we going to do to answer back? What are we going to do when we play them next time? So that's it's all settled on the field, Michael.
Right. I like that.
So I think it's a good move for the Rays. And usually, you have one of these big dominoes fall, trade deadline, the rest follow. So we will keep an eye on it. And then Yerman Mercedes, who was benched a month ago or called down for swinging 3-0, La Russa, the wine, hammered, all that. Makes some posts. He's in AAA. Oh, I'm retiring. I'm walking away. And then he shows up to the ballpark the next day. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I don't know what's in that wine. But I'd expect him, hot start in April. I would expect him to get back up to the majors. We'll see. And
that's weird. That guy needs to retire.
Yeah. I think La Russa might need to too, though.
No, La Russa.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's who you're referring to.
No, he needs to retire, dude. It's
sometimes the game passes you by. I mean, it's basically like Joe Torre trying to manage right now. And even I think he could, but it's just from an age perspective, it's just ridiculous.
I know.
But it's a shame. I know he would never do it, but I would be so riled if Torre would just come out, just finish the season, just go do it. He wouldn't do it though.
Like the Yankees?
Yeah.
Oh, do like a Pat Riley?
Yeah, he wouldn't do it though. He just because he's been removed too long, But
I'm trying to think how old he is.
He's probably 80.
Let's see what he looks like.
He still looks decent.
He said decent.
Joseph.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Joseph.
What a legend, though, huh?
Yeah, living legend. Best manager in modern day Yankee history, for sure.
Oh, 100%.
So be interesting weekend with baseball. Obviously, we'll recap it on Monday, and we will switch gears here. 3M Open. We're on round 2 today. Weather delay yesterday. Spent in darkness. Had to finish some rounds. This morning, and he's not the leader now because he hasn't played yet. But yesterday, tied for the lead was yours truly, Ricky Fowler.
Dude,
how'd you feel about it?
Dude, I saw that in the rundown. Hyped. Wow, are you impressed right now by him?
Yeah, I think.
Have you seen do you watch highlights of golf?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, striking the ball, consistent, hitting fairways. I mean, that's what you got to do to contend in golf tournaments. And I think it's all confidence. Golf is very mental.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe this is the boost he needs to maybe make that push to bigger opens.
He's teeing off in about 45 minutes. We'll see what he does. So right now, without playing it all today, the leaders have either finished a round or played, most of it today. Got Ches Reavie, former Travelers champion, 10 under par. So he's 3 back, but he hasn't played. So I think he's sitting fine. Bo Hogue, how about that name? 9 under with Johnny Vegas, Roger Sloan. 1 back, Brian Stewart. 1 back from him, tied with Fowler, Jonathan Bird, and Troy Merritt. How about these names?
I was just gonna say, dude, that took. Did you read them before?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Because I feel like you had to practice that because that's tough.
Oosthuizen tied for 31st, 3 under. Hasn't teed off yet today though.
Are you disappointed in him? You think he's just a little
Yeah, I think he's a little heartbroken. Dustin Johnson hasn't teed off yet. He was 1 under yesterday. And then my guy Tony Finau was 1 over yesterday, and I am okay. Yeah, he didn't tee off yet either. So, they stagger the time. So you teed off early yesterday. You're in the afternoon wave today. The time difference, Minnesota, we get it. So a lot of golf left to be played. And honestly, I'm sticking with my pick, but if Tony Finau doesn't win this golf tournament, Ricky Fowler
Nice.
will win.
Yes.
So he's my backup.
Nice. I like it. Get back up. Do we have
and-
some NBA news?
We do, but before we get there, real quick, I want a score for Fowler today. And just to give you something to work off of, yesterday, so his 700 was good for a 64. So what's he shooting today?
61. I think he's just gonna.
Might be the course record.
Yeah, there you go.
So congrats to Ricky.
Yeah.
We're rooting for you.
Yes.
Keep going. And you mentioned NBA. So what we have for rumors, Cavs looking to trade Kevin Love. I mean, been injured, still can contribute. Do you see anybody as a fit for him?
I could see a Lakers coming off the bench in that second unit.
But like as a buyout, because I don't think salary. Okay, so but you think that they would actually buy him out the Cavs?
He won him a championship.
Yeah,
He won him a
do him a
championship.
solid type of thing.
I don't know. That owner's crazy though, isn't he, Dan Gilbert?
Yeah, I mean, he
So-
said they were going to win before LeBron, and then they didn't, and then
Came
LeBron
back.
came back, and then they won.
Yeah, that's funny.
Have your cake, but
Yeah.
eat it too.
Yeah.
What
about- I don't know.
Would you have anybody else you were thinking of?
Maybe Miami off the bench.
But you don't think if he
Phoenix.
just gets his body right, he could start, or you're
No, he could.
yeah.
I'm just not sure what he's been up to. You know what I mean?
Is he in
Cleveland.
it?
Yeah.
I think, and then he's
He
mentioned
was about to
has
be
a-
on the Team Olympics, but then he left. Is it because of COVID?
no
or
injury.
What injury?
I'm not sure. Yeah, might be an ankle. Meh.
Let's see. I'm curious. All of his injuries. Mentally taxing injury?
But that was from March. That's not the injury.
I don't think he's really injured. I think it was probably some COVID related thing.
Yeah, probably. But it's a shame because he was real good. But I don't know. I don't know where exactly he fits. How tight would you be if?
No, don't even. You can't even say that in the world.
I could see Portland though. Maybe.
Words are powerful. I was thinking that too, dude.
Yeah.
Especially if Melo goes to the Lakers. Is Melo's done there right now?
I mean, they haven't
Free
said
agent?
anything. But Melo, I don't know, just because of the defense.
Dude, he'd be perfect off the bench.
No, I know.
He'll play defense.
No, I'm saying I don't know who else would be interested besides the Lakers
Or a run with the
besides
Knicks.
Knicks reunion.
Oh, I'd love that.
You think they want to do him a solid, do it right, bring him back for the championship that they thought
should have
they'd get
won
with him.
And
Maybe.
he'd be a key contributor on the second unit, dude. That'd be sick.
It's Rose, it's Gibson, it's Melo, and then
That's what it was supposed to be. Remember, he was supposed to go to Chicago.
yeah. And then what if though they brought Novak out of retirement?
You love him. Discount double check.
I mean,
How could you not?
How could you not? I mean, you were a big Novak guy, weren't you?
Dude, how could, like I said, how could you not? Aaron Rodgers got that. Oh no, he didn't. Aaron
But
Rodgers
don't
started
you
that.
think, of course, they're going to be a defensive liability, but it's like, don't you think like shooters always shoot? So it's like, even if the guy's been out of the league for 5 years, if you just literally wanted him to spot up for
You
5
said
seconds-
Ray Allen. That's great.
Yeah.
Like he looks like he could still play the game, dude.
Yeah,
Like he's so fit.
right.
He doesn't look like he's aged really since he left Seattle.
No.
Since he got to Boston in 08.
Yeah, he was like the same.
Did you like that Celtics team? Like, did you like?
Where did
I
the
know
Celtics play?
in Boston.
Oh, okay. I was just checking.
Wow, you really? Wow, you didn't even appreciate them. You hated them.
It's Boston.
Wow.
Can't like a Boston team, but liked him on the Heat. Ray Allen.
You're a funny guy.
Nice shot against the Spurs. That was a nice shot.
Oh, you fucking lucky rat.
Allen for 3.
Yes.
So hey,
What about what's his name? His boy, Kevin Love's friend. I know we didn't get to really talk about it.
Chris Bosh? Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, I cannot see Westbrook with the Lakers, and I was talking with Tony about this yesterday.
What would you do if they signed him? You'd be a little upset, a little tight.
Yeah, but
worried.
I do just because I have
Trust
so much confidence in LeBron. I think he gets the best out of guys, and maybe he could convince them. Listen, just don't shoot jumpers. Like shoot 10-foot jumpers if you want.
The pull-ups.
But literally, I don't want to see. I want you to do a Ben Simmons from 3-point range this year. I think that's worthwhile. I mean, if you're shooting like less than 30%, aren't you better off just never shooting one?
Yeah.
So I think if he was just going to drive.
But he does take ridiculously tough threes. I feel like he'd have more open threes.
I just wouldn't even want him to shoot. I don't know.
Wouldn't you rather have CP3 though?
Yeah, but I'm like, that's.
Are you worried about him now after this finals performance?
Because I just think wherever he goes, but then he hasn't been with LeBron, so you have to weigh both things. And I guess in the end, the tiebreaker is always LeBron. So I'll welcome it. But I just,
he's 0-2. Like he's lost multiple.
You mean 2-0,
2-0,
2-0, 2-0. Scott Foster, 0-0.
Oh my gosh! Did you see him like trying to fight, like grab him, and then Bobby Portis wouldn't like let him get to him?
Really?
I was laughing at him.
Oh,
I'll show you real quick. You like it? Keep talking though. What about your boy Bullock?
Bullock talking 3-year deal. Do you want him back on the Knicks?
No, sorry. You could go. What is he asking for?
They didn't say, but I wouldn't be surprised he's asking for 15 of his season. But that's something he's gonna go to the Pistons on like a 6-year contract. You know it.
Yeah, like make 60 mil.
I think he might have been on the Pistons originally. So we'll see what happens. And then how about the Warriors interested in acquiring Bradley Beal to give up James Wiseman and pieces? In your eyes, is it worth it to get Beal?
Wow. Yeah.
But I think Wiseman can be a star. I mean, we know it from our Prism pack. How crazy is it? How long it's been since I've said that?
I know. We need to get more.
Gino.
No, we'll get some. But whoa, what is this thing? Taco pizza? What in the heck? It's a commercial. Papadilla. Papa John's. All right, look at this. Look. So he doesn't look. He's not letting him go by, dude. It's so funny. That's Chris Paul. I mean, I don't know. Is he jinx?
Yeah.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you don't believe in jinx.
No, but you know what it is? It's I think I'm convinced that there can't be too much on his shoulders. But you go to Los Angeles, I mean, you're going to be the third option. So I think he could be a great third option.
He's always wanted to be there.
But and I like the LeBron, their friends, the chemistry.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I want younger guys on that team.
I know.
That's
what. But who are you gonna get?
We're gonna bring in Melo and CP3, like, and then what? Ray Allen, like, you know what I mean? It's
is this 03?
Who are you gonna get? I mean, I wish there was a way to get Beal because LeBron's always wanted Beal. You know,
that'd be impressive. Those three. What if Kawhi goes there now?
He's not gonna.
What if he does though?
There's no salary room. That's a problem. Why? I mean, LeBron and AD are making $85 million.
You can't dump everybody.
But you don't want to. I don't want to dump Taillon Horton Tucker. You know?
Oh yeah, dude. He's gonna be traded.
Oh, any type of trade he's included.
Oh
just
yeah.
Like, but you know, I just felt like too, like with the Miami teams, somewhat with Cleveland, like with LeBron, it's like trading those. You never had a chance to like have that guy who could be the next thing because you always traded them.
Yeah.
And you need fresh legs into the season. You don't want to have too many old guys. So I think Horton Tucker could be great. So I would appreciate it if they could get away with not trading him. See what happens, though. You know?
Over under Zion stays in New Orleans before his contract is up.
He stays in New Orleans and then he leaves after his contract's up.
And they get nothing.
And they get a compensatory pick that doesn't exist in the NBA. Do we have anything left in the tank, Michael?
No, I think we're shot, dude.
We gave it our all.
We did.
As always. And of course, we appreciate the love from our fans. Tony's bloodline, of course. But keep commenting, keep liking, keep subscribing. Enjoy your weekend.
Yes.
And we will see you
Monday. Yeah.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do.